one of the world's fastest growing economies, vast investment opportunities in many sectors, a business-friendly government, a welcoming English-speaking population, a strategic location in the heart of ASEAN, a rich and diverse culture, an archipelago of over 7,107 islands, all with tourism appeal. Today's Philippines is all this and more. The Philippines is a study in contrasts, all adding up to one of Asia's most exciting destinations for investors and tourists. From Manila's vibrant skyscraper-filled skyline and beautiful Manila Bay sunset to unspoiled beaches on idyllic islands. And from thriving coconut plantations to cutting-edge thermal energy plants, the Philippines is guaranteed to surprise you with its diversity. And on top of that, the Philippines has transformed itself into an economic powerhouse. For the past 4 quarters, it has led the way in economic performance in the ASEAN region, and its GDP growth reached 7.8% in 2013. In fact, the Philippines is on pace to be one of the world's 5 fastest growing economies this year, as well as 2014.
If you are looking at the market, definitely you cannot disregard Asia, with over 3 billion prospective consumers and customers. And about 600 million of that comes from the ASEAN region of 10 countries, including the Philippines. And when you think of ASEAN, the Philippines now has the best competitive advantage. In most surveys of JETRO, all other surveys, we are leading in attractiveness for investments, especially for manufacturing, IT, and even agro-industrial projects.
International observers are beginning to notice all the great things that are happening in the Philippines.
I need not mention that all the sovereign rating agencies, Fitch, Standard & Poor's, Japan's R&A, and the growth of the Philippines for the first 6 months is the highest in Asia, higher even than China. So that speaks a lot about the opportunities now that this country can offer to our investors.
It's no wonder more and more investors are looking into opportunities in the Philippines. The country offers extensive natural resources, exceptional tourism attractions, liberalized trade regulations, a largely English-speaking population, a very strategic location at the hub of some of the fastest-growing markets on the globe, and a business-friendly government that welcomes foreign investors with open arms.
They're seeing a better picture now. But I think maybe investors need a little more time to be convinced that this is really for keeps and that it's going to stay. And I'd like to assure our friends, particularly in the US, that we in the Philippine business community are betting that this is now a changed ballgame as far as good governance is concerned. We're putting very heavy bets into our own economy because we believe that the changes that have taken place to a large extent can no longer be reversed. With the entry in particular of social media and the ability of people to communicate with each other much more readily, I do not think we can reverse gears anymore in terms of the demands of transparency, accountability, good governance.
Adding to its FDI appeal, the Philippines is a well-established partner of the US. The two countries' relationship dates back to the late 19th century, when the Philippines was a US territory until it gained its independence on US Independence Day, July 4, in 1946. Filipinos refer to their country's half-century as a US territory as 50 years in Hollywood, and those 50 years forged strong cultural as well as economic ties. Today, the US is not only one of the Philippines' top trade partners, but is also the country's 3rd biggest foreign investor and 2nd biggest tourism market.
Our long history of relationship with the United States makes it particularly not only attractive, but also easy, I think, for us to deal with each other because we share a common set of laws. We're very familiar with each other's legal structure, with each other's political institutions, with each other's educational system. And so, and of course the language makes it very easy to communicate with each other. And we should not underestimate the value of speaking the same language. And so, given these ingredients and the warmth of the people and the large supply of well-educated and highly trainable people, I think these are the ingredients, plus the marketplace of 100 million consumers. I think that's the story here, plus the lifestyle, and it's really more fun to be in the Philippines. It's really more fun in the Philippines.
Improving transport infrastructure is a top priority for the Philippines, and the government has launched an ambitious transport infrastructure development program up to 2030. In which public-private partnerships are set to play a crucial role. The Aquino administration approved more than $10 billion for 42 large-scale infrastructure projects in 2012 alone. The need for improved infrastructure, including the airport, roads, rail links, ferry services, port facilities, and logistics services, are all challenges the Philippines is facing today. William Hotchkiss III, General Director of the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, which oversees the country's aviation sector, explains the importance of air transport for the Philippines and outlines new projects in the works.
Aviation or air transportation plays a very major role in the economic development of this country, particularly in increasing tourist traffic. Tourism, which we know in this modern world, plays a major role in the economies of many countries in the world. And considering that the flight information region or the airspace of the Philippines occupies a strategic location insofar as the ASEAN, the Asia-Pacific area is concerned, it straddles, it connects the Filipinos to the east, to the United States of America, to the north, Japan, Korea, China, Russia, and to the east, to the ASEAN countries, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Brunei, etc., and moving forward to Middle East and to Europe, for that matter. So it has a major role, definitely, in the economic development of the country through tourism.
The Philippines is also developing its road, rail, and port transport systems. In September, the Philippine Ports Authority issued tenders totaling $6.3 million for the rehabilitation of 3 of its ports, and the rail system is being expanded. The Filipino government has placed a high priority on developing the agriculture sector in order to ensure adequate food supplies, create jobs, and increase GDP. The Department of Agriculture, which oversees the sector, is in the middle of an ambitious development program up to 2016 that is already bearing fruit. The agriculture sector grew by almost 2% in the first half of this year, with strong gains in livestock and poultry production, as well as in the fishing industry.
Actually, we have a very bright future for agriculture in the country right now because we have initiated a lot of extraordinary programs, especially for the fisher folks and the farmers, whom we are really looking forward to change their lives. We have improved a lot in the production of our staple. We have initiated the food staple sufficiency program, wherein we see to it that in every year, that since we have assumed the administration, in every year we can measure the additional production compared with the investment that the government is placing in the agricultural subsector. In 2010, we used to be the world's #1 importer of rice. We imported 2.4 million metric tons. And this year, we just imported 205,000. That's less than 10%. And that's one area wherein I think we have excelled. And while everyone is watching us on the rice program, slowly but surely we have attained also the sufficiency in the corn subsector.
The Philippines produces a large variety of agricultural products, including rice, corn, coconuts, sugarcane, bananas, cassavas, pineapples, vegetables, fish, livestock, and dairy products. It is ranked one of the world's leading producers of coconuts and is the top supplier of coconut products to the U.S. market. To make the most of its agricultural potential, the Philippines needs modern equipment, technologies, and crop treatments. Local leader Universal Harvesters is playing an important role in changing Filipino agriculture for the better. Dr. Milagros Hao, CEO, discusses how her company is contributing to agricultural development.
Now we have a lot of programs for the farmers. We help them to learn more about scientific farming. We bring them to tour, get to see other farmers of those more progressive farmers in other regions, so that they can learn more about how to do better farm technology. So we also have we help conduct soil analysis for them. We have also contributed laboratories to some cooperatives so that they know how to analyze, the fertilizers that they receive.
Ambiance, finesse, indulgence, fine dining with a unique Filipino touch. Chef Jesse Restaurants in Manila.
Traders Hotel Manila is ideally located on Rojas Boulevard near the city's premier business, shopping, and entertainment attractions. It has 312 fully renovated rooms and suites and offering an array of special services with sunset views of Manila Bay. Traders Hotel Manila, the smart traveler's choice with a deluxe service.
With its almost limitless development potential, the Filipino energy sector has caught the attention of potential investors worldwide. As the Philippines' Secretary of Energy, Carlos Petilla, puts it, as far as energy is concerned, the Philippines is underexplored and open for business. He outlines his ambitious goals for the energy sector.
That requires a lot of investment. At the same time, this country is open for business when it comes to upstream, drilling in various places. This also involves heavy capital that local investors will come in, but at the same time they actually need partners from outside because these are huge investments. So it's growing, it's there, and the Philippines is really open for business.
The Philippines is developing its natural gas infrastructure through massive pipeline projects and is already Asia's biggest producer of geothermal energy. The Philippines also has significant resources for solar, hydro, biomass, and wind power just waiting to be exploited. In fact, the government's National Renewable Energy Program aims to triple the country's installed energy capacity by 2030.
Because we have a growing economy, we also have a need for energy, more energy, both on the fuel transport sector and in the power generation sector. And because of that, we're actually inviting all possible ventures, here in the Philippines to focus on energy, both on the upstream and also on the power industry. And there's a lot of potential that can be done in this country.
Top priorities are to reduce the currently high costs of electricity, upgrade the often overloaded national power grid to avoid brownouts and blackouts, and extend energy infrastructure throughout the country. Leading the way in bringing reliable electricity supplies to rural areas is the National Electrification Administration. Edita Bueno, administrator, explains recent progress being made in powering every part of the Philippines.
The government now of President Aquino has embraced this rural electrification program as one of his pillars in his social contract with the Filipino people. So he has provided funds for this, about less than $1 billion, to be able to cover the remaining 32,000 smaller enclaves in the barangays. These are what we call sitios. They're smaller ones than the barangays. So the president wants that these sitios or these smaller territorial enclaves be provided with electricity until the end of his term.
Clean, renewable, and indigenous fuel, producing clean and renewable energy from the rich natural resources of our country, the Philippines. We are FirstGen Corporation, and this is our business. As the power generation arm of the First Philippine Holdings Corporation, or FPH group of companies. Our first gas plants generate 1,500 megawatts using indigenous natural gas from the Malampaya field in Palawan Province. Our affiliate, Energy Development Corporation, stands out as the country's largest geothermal energy producer, with hydroelectric power plant asset in its portfolio. It also has other renewable energy assets in the pipeline, including overseas projects with the potential to turn EDC into the world's biggest producer of geothermal power. We stand out because we produce electricity with the smallest carbon footprint possible by integrating environmental protection and preservation into our core business. EDC has maintained its concession areas to protect and preserve the environment. It's not only a clean and renewable energy provider, it's a custodian of our environment. We at FirstGen pursue our power generation projects as part of the aim of the FPH group of companies to help promote economic growth in the Philippines through its strategic investments. Not only in energy, but also in infrastructure, real estate, and manufacturing. We aim not only to grow our business, we help build a nation. FirstGen, the energy to dare, the power to care. Battlelic 2, providing efficient, reliable electricity supply for over 35 years. Ranked as the biggest electric cooperative in the Philippines. Battlelic 2 is based in Batangas and serves customers in municipalities throughout the province, including some of the biggest corporations in the country. A pioneer in its field, Battlelic 2 was the first electric cooperative to have offices in all municipalities where we operate and to offer services 24/7. We continue to expand and improve its network by installing additional substations to boost efficiency. Our guiding principles are reliability, efficiency, and transparency. Our mission is to be your partner in everyday life. Our vision is to make life beautiful. Battlelic 2 provides value-added electricity service you can count on. PR Gas, the Philippines' premium LPG brand. We provide quality LPG products through our own network of LPG convenience stores in key areas in the country. Dedicated, customer-focused, innovative. PR Gas is a top choice of households and businesses for their LPG needs.
Looking to the future, the Philippines is in the middle of a major 10-point program to upgrade its education sector and to position itself as an Asian and international education hub. One new initiative that is life-changing for Filipino students is the decision to extend the Filipino education system an additional 2 years through the 12th grade. Previously, the basic education system was for 10 years.
The current situation in the educational system in the Philippines is one of transformation and transition. The Philippines is adding 2 extra years of basic education to our system, and the adjustment goes all the way from kindergarten to their PhDs. So this is an opportune time for the country to reevaluate and assess our education system as we improve it and benchmark it against international standards.
The Philippines is building new schools, training and employing more teachers, and enhancing the quality of its educational system from the primary level through higher education by implementing and enforcing higher standards.
The challenge that we are all facing in the education sector today, aside from the transition of adding 2 extra years is also the up-and-coming ASEAN integration, where the members of the ASEAN Association of Southeast Asian Nations get together to allow for greater mobility of its population, which requires standardizing education across the ASEAN region. And that is a current challenge as we re-evaluate and recalibrate all of our educational accreditation levels and competencies.
Other priorities include boosting the international competitiveness of Filipino universities and other higher education institutions, and strengthening links between academia and the private sector to make sure university graduates are actually being prepared for today's economy.
Philippine Women's University for Men and Women. Our holistic programs help students realize their full potential both inside and outside the classroom. PWU. Our graduates are leaders in their fields worldwide.
With its natural beauty, cultural diversity, and welcoming population, the Philippines is an amazing destination for tourism development. The government and tourism leaders are working hard to make sure that the Philippines makes the most of its tourism potential. The It's More Fun in the Philippines marketing campaign is focusing the world's attention on the many great reasons to visit the Philippines for business or pleasure. Ramon Jimenez, Secretary of the Department of Tourism, is a driving force behind the country's tourism development. He discusses his efforts to boost tourism arrivals in the Philippines to 10 million visitors by 2016.
The Philippines is one of the world's last great opportunities to reconnect, first, very important, with yourself. Because one of the favorite versions of It's More Fun in the Philippines is you are more fun in the Philippines. Because you kind of reconnect with who you are, and what really makes you happy. And that is a direct consequence of the fact that this is also America's last great opportunity to reconnect with the things it has always believed matter. Family, kids, laughter, a good joke here and then, and of course, as much singing as society will allow. And that's a very important reason to travel.
Lancaster Hotels, a home away from home, and much more. Now with properties in Mandaluyong and Cebu, soon in Tagaytay. The Lancaster Hotels Group offers a unique concept, a condotel. Investors can purchase luxury condominiums in the hotels and benefit from complete hotel services, including daily housekeeping. In addition, owners can ask Lancaster Hotels to rent out their condominium to short-term guests. Both owners and guests can enjoy the upscale amenities at every Lancaster hotel, which includes a rooftop pool, a casino, a dance bar, and a fitness center. Now, the Lancaster Hotels Group is planning to launch another innovative offering, Luxury Villas in Tagaytay, featuring complete personalized services, including a private chef specializing in the cuisine of the owner's choice. Lancaster Hotels is playing a leading role in positioning the Philippines as a top choice for international investors, travelers, and people all over the world looking for an ideal retirement location. Furthermore, a destination for wellness. The Lancaster Hotels Group aims to open more innovative condotels all over the country soon. Lancaster Hotels, your home in the Philippines.
Midas Hotel and Casino, a contemporary, design-led lifestyle hotel in the majestic hub of Manila with fabulous views of sunset on the bay. Midas offers designer amenities and guest rooms and suites, supreme restaurant options for sumptuous enjoyment, event studios for corporate meetings and vows, and a casino with world-class gaming. Here at Midas, we make days into moments. Sparkling creativity, it's stylemanship by Midas. Wherever you travel in the Philippines, you are likely to find a comfortable and convenient Best Western hotel. Set apart by its distinctive boutique style, personalized service, and superb locations. These hotels are ideal for business and leisure travelers, as well as for meetings and weddings. The unique blend of warm Filipino hospitality and international Best Western service standards are hallmarks of your hotel experience. Wherever life takes you, Best Western is there. Ace Hotel and Suites offers all kinds of 4-star amenities, from unique hydrotherapy massage known as Ace Water Spa, and all-day buffet dining at Ace Coffee Lounge, an alfresco escapade at the Sky High Bar, with karaoke hits at Party KTV, and a lot more to suit every member of the family. Ace Hotel and Suites. Stay in an oasis of relaxation.
The Philippines offers a wealth of tourism attractions. Active travelers can climb the mountains, swim in clear turquoise waters on an unspoiled island, and take part in all kinds of ecotourism adventures. Visitors looking to relax can just bask on white sand beaches or pamper themselves in luxury resorts.
We have the best beaches. We have the best tourist destinations. We have very hospitable people. And basically all the amenities that you need to do lots of stuff if you have to do business and come here for pleasure. It's all available in the Philippines. I think it's just a matter of bringing these things to the world and making them see that it's all available in the country. And we know that everything else will follow.
Metropolitan Manila is one of the world's most eclectic capitals, home to amazing culinary delights, great hotels, lively nightlife, and exciting shopping. Shoppers can delight in colorful markets, upscale malls, and trendy boutiques.
Manila is a very cosmopolitan city wherein you could enjoy good restaurant, nightlife, bars, modern architecture, and shopping is very, very attractive also because it's good value for money. It's so affordable to shop in the Philippines. A traveler will not feel alienated when you go to Manila because it's globally the same as what the other countries are offering.
More and more world-class luxury hotels and resorts are opening in the Philippines almost daily, and all provide the kinds of amenities international business and leisure travelers demand. The Philippines is beautiful, diverse, unspoiled, and welcoming. And of course, it really is more fun. The Philippines today. This dynamic, fast-growing, rising tiger is carving out a bigger place for itself in the regional and global economy. Filipinos invite you to visit their country and discover for yourself all the exciting new developments, tourism adventures, and business opportunities waiting for you in the Philippines.